Yeah. I don't wait for nothing, I ain't wasting time. I don't stay on hold, I don't stand in line. You got a problem with my method, fine. I ain't ever stressing mine, I keep it real and stay up on my steady climb. I roll heavy.
Beast Mode 420 Savage Edition, everybody make some fucking noise! Beast Mode! I am your host, Chris K, and you can follow me on Twitter at Johnny Jibs. That's JONNY JIBBZ. You can follow us on YouTube at www.youtube.com/BeastMode Battles. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment, all that good shit. People trying to throw me off all night. It's 420, we getting high in this bitch. My co-host.
You already know what it is. Abo, Team Hami, BeastMode. Let's do this shit.
My other co-host.
I'm a cheetah and a leopard.
Yo, Kennedy and Shepherd. No more time. Battle to my left, introduce yourself.
Yo, what's good? It's CYPH, Scott on Collective. Let's fucking do this, yo.
Battle to my right.
What's poppin'? It's RONZILLA. Quality matters all day. Rest in peace, AJ Savage. Let's go.
Okay, so we did not flip a coin. Neither nigga decided to go first.
I'll go first.
CYPH decided to go first. on the spot, it's 420. It's 420, we getting turned up right now. It's on CYPH when he's ready.
Yo, I said, this is my third Beast Mode battle. 2 enemies departed. And now I've got to write for this clown. Well, I guess that's how he's generally regarded. And I'll admit at first for these rounds I couldn't get anything started, but you're not mentally a challenge, you're just mentally retarded. I said, yo, we are centuries apart. These bars will demonstrate that margin. I have to paint this picture for you because you'll never be an artist. And I'm 100% certain that you could never keep a harlot, so try and throw it Johan's son, you'll be forever bleeding scarlet. I said, Ronald's life, well, it's more than great. You could stumble home late to a fully portioned plate of pork and steak. I mean, for him, a poor fate just doesn't correlate. This dork is fake, and swallowing spoils will get your fortune ate. So I'm gonna poke him with a giant knife, do a rope-a-dope, and hope most of his homies try and fight. Bring out that metal scope with the appropriate iron sight. 420. This motherfucker's a little bitch. I'll bring out the metal scope with the appropriate iron sight and watch him run away for his life with his arms down like Napoleon Dynamite. Fuck, man, yo. So don't be silly. You never hold a milli. You're like old and wimpy. You're probably like over 60. I don't know how the fuck none of your flows is witty. You probably say some shit like, I tell my bruh, strap off, it's time to expose a titty. Yo, it was the early morning. Yo, let me tell you a story. It was the early morning. Zilla's mom was shooting some nude pics. Yo, she was soothing her smooth tits while looping a 6-foot broomstick. Yo, that sly dame's a vibrant thing when she gets to moving her huge hips. She told me to ride that booty till 5. Now that's a cute tip. I said Zilla's a delirious creeper. He's no experienced speaker, just an evil serial killer who's really a reptilian creature. The result of a chameleon spilling a beaker filled with an ex-chemistry teacher's mysterious trillium research. So I would never give him a feature. I just came to kill this freak and fucking split him with the motherfucking reefer because it's 420, bitch, let's go, y'all. Bust a heater.
Time is round 1 on CYPH. Everybody turn up and make some noise. Beast Mode. Round 1 on RONZILLA when he's ready.
RONZILLA. Get him.
Your auntie gives hand jobs for bus fare. And not a word of that is a lie. I only know this because she jerked me off at Ossington when I arrived. And I know I promised yesterday I would have mentioned that you're bi, but never trust a guy you battled. Don't believe me? Tell me why. See, I came here to catch a body and I'm ready, best believe it. We can take it to the scripture days where Judas betrayed Jesus, to the days of the Roman Empire. But even there you'll be defeated because I'm like Crixus mixed with Gannicus, a warrior since the fetus. Now at my first battle I was nervous. I wasn't sure if I could measure. Then you and Hilly battled and it relieved all the pressure. That's a ugly ass sweater. I think mine's a lot better. We ain't cut from the same cloth. You're polyester, I'm leather. Get it? Because you're soft and I'm tough. Yo, I think his guitar's out of tune. I'll put this joke in a tune when I force feed him LSD that I've soaked into shrooms, and not to get personal too soon and throw salt on the wound. But last night I was at his house and he started playing the spoons and he's like, "Come on bro, jump in, start singing a tune." So I got up and left the room and went to stay with Skinny Doom. A few months ago he had long hair. It was actually kind of wavy. If you saw him from behind, you'd mistake him for a lady. His profile says he enjoys knitting and taking long evening walks. He's been known to order hookers up, but he pays them just to talk. Man up, throw a sack, I'm like a pitbull attack, the Grim Reaper smoking crack on a fentanyl patch. This match was mismatched from the moment that they said it, so take that garbage that you wrote, tear it up, and just forget it. Now when it comes to closets, Cyph here's been stuck in one for years, afraid to admit to all his peers that he'd rather roll with queers. And you could force him to admit it, but it might take some abuse, because he ain't ready to come out, like a baby you induce. So hang yourself inside that closet with a barbed serrated noose. I said he ain't ready to come out like a constipated deuce. If you're lucky after this battle, I'll let you Instagram our photo. I could choke at my second and third and still beat this homo.
Time, that's round 1 on RONZILLA. Everybody make some fucking noise. BeastMode. Round 2 on Cyph when he's ready.
Yo, I said, Ronald Antelope, you ain't no scary animal. Your face and dome share the same shape and tone as Barry Manilow's. So if this man go bananas, he doesn't stand a chance to grow. This fruit's getting a squashed melon, that's what he cantaloupe. And you can never speak on a mic I touch. This little pussy never satisfy my titan's gut. Tighten up or eat dirt when I strike your mug. It's guaranteed another queen's gonna bite the dust. And you really think Ron Z is a feared foe? You couldn't even star on a peep show with your queer flow. You seriously got no hope of being known with really slow beard growth, cheap clothes, and a weird nose. So this preteen hoe don't wanna beef, yo. You couldn't beat me with cheat codes, you're like 3-4. Even if my chrome is home, I'm letting heat go. So keep notes before I go beast mode on this genome. And I don't feel lines what you lying for, those ain't quality bars. You'll see long arms like Slender Man for getting lost in the park. When my pen chop, it's off with your head cause you've been sloppy so far. Just pick to defend your body like when I rock the guitar. Dog, you ain't that mad felon type in the trap selling white with a strap and a mask in a van getting hype. Far as rap on the track, dog, I'm Mandela nice. You ain't fat celled, you light. Pan Mella's thighs. So this guy's tripping thinking he has the advantage. Once I'm finished, time's ticking, your average rapping won't manage. Your mans die when I'm spitting cause I'm a tactical bandit. My punchlines are side splitting, that's called lateral damage. And we beefing to the end, since they need the entertainment. With ease, I'll leave him dead because I'm mean with every statement. If your team attempts defense, I'm bringing heat to the equation. Bullets reach you through a friend, that's 6 degrees of separation.
Time, that's round 2 on Cyph. Everybody make some fucking noise. Round 2 on RONZILLA when he's ready. Let's go.
Get him.
Your girlfriend has an Adam's apple. And I thought that shit was weird as fuck, till I noticed she walks around doing the tomahawk tuck. That transgender slob, she just hides her knob by tucking it. And the thing that's most absurd is you're a couple and you're loving it. They say get in your opponent's face, this is battle rap, not Disney, and I would, but I'm scared this fucking fag would try to kiss me. Now, I ain't Lev Corso, but I will levitate his torso just for fun, and I ain't Pappy or cute a general, but I will make you my son. See, I'm a boss man with a skinny frame, but I'll sell you crack for my boy Luch. I hit dabs that are graphic and get read out in the booth. I'm about to get that W, believe me, it's case closed. I got a narcissistic complex. Look at the camera, thin pose. See, my bully will beat you senseless, and that reality, it ain't nice. But if you're gonna say I'm heartless, then you gotta say it twice. From start to finish, you'll get slapped like the Grimace. But fuck the baby powder, he gets a palm with brass knuckles. The thought of Cyph in a fight, it brings me laughter, I chuckle. See, we could go fisticuffs, but it'd be the last of this punkle. The way you rock your hair, you're looking like a full house uncle. And please tell me, what the fuck is a smiley Cyrus? I'll inject you in your throat with a Chinese virus. I mean, you're one letter away from Miley. Is it me or is that lame? Just because you look like the bastard of Billy Ray, you shouldn't steal his name. And I don't even know his government name, but it's probably Gilbert or fucking Simon. Pedophilia demeanor, dog. I know you ain't stretching hymens. Precision punches hit with timing. When you see his face and my fist aligning, I'ma bury you alive like a Chilean working mining. Your sister's a 19-year-old ginger. She's always smiling at me smirking. If she's a hoe, that isn't certain, but she's excellent at twerking. So before you find her down on Jarvis outside her hooker Hardy's working, I got a question for your sister. Does her carpet match her curtains? Now I don't need to stand over his head, holding 2 Glocks like the Boondocks. I'll put a huge rock in a tube sock, then helicopter this dude's cock. The wind from my missed punch will cause ATG to moonwalk. After this battle, I got 2 blunts. Let's roll a motherfucking doo-wop. See, I'm not your typical rapper. I spit that shit you haven't heard yet. I just took the life of Cyph and I ain't even spent my 3rd yet.
Time, that's round 2 on RONZILLA. Everybody make some fucking noise. BeastMode. Round 3 on Cyph when he's ready.
Get him, Gilbert.
Tryna fuck with me, dog, but my scheming's smarter. You go and buck with your squad, but my team is harder. You're sleeping, even my dreams are reaching farther. High enough to see a G.O.D. like Jesus' father. And I seen your girl with ATG, yeah, he's my evil partner. We doppelganger to spite her man like Peter Parker. And she told me you crashed in Brampton, I won't need a marker. You're catching steel overnight like medieval armor. And no one in your crew gon' step up to be a martyr, cause I'm good at flexing rights and I don't need a charter. Then I'ma pick up a tray. Anyway, since you got beat by Carter, now watch this con serve at his party like Stephen Harper. Say, you, sir, are remarkably short. So much so, it's ironic that on this card you're a dwarf. I don't doubt that without your party support, if I let out a startling roar, you'd probably barf from the floor. Look, Zilla, I got the bomb squad marching for war, so be sure I put a C4 charge to your door. Weak jokes against real bars ain't what you bargaining for. Bitch, I'ma body you with punches since I'm armed to the core. Boxing you out, homie, is hardly a chore. My army will swarm with sharpened swords and leave your cartilage torn. Start scarring your whore, carving till her heart is deformed to keep the carcasses stored in the lower parts of a morgue. I'm considered a dark lord with the art that I forge. I'll scorch you like Charizard with no regard for remorse. My can spray a pesticide, I let that arsenic pour and light up his face like a cathartic arsonist sparking a torch. So I don't know what you want to argue with this artisan for. You're a dead man, and I'm a marksman trying to target a corpse. Of course, to harm and bombard with a force larger than that Asgardian Thor when he harnesses storms. Oh my God. And to be honest, I've never heard your music before. But I promise, if I ever see that garbage in stores, I'm gonna throw away your record like a pardon in court.
Time, that's round 3 on Cyph. Everybody make some fucking noise. Round 3 on RONZILLA when he's ready. Let's get it.
Your mother told me she doesn't love you. She used to rent you out by the hour to sex-offending homeless men for some rock and a warm shower. By the time he was 8 or 9 and you realized what she was up to, you were addicted to getting ass raped. God, that must have sucked, dude. I took this battle on short notice. I had like a 3-week mandate. This faggot just got all excited because I said mandate. You suffer from anal seepage, from letting the whole skydome in your collective to the point that every time he farts, a bit of J.O.'s sperm's ejected. You're like 20 years old, now you gotta wear diapers for life because his sphincter's eye has been stretched to the size of a 4-inch pipe. I mean, it's literally 4 inches. That's what your colon measures. And he used to be in a boy band called Swollen Members. I mean, you're pretty good at writing, but performance, we ain't par. It's like you're unemployed with a smart serve, because you ain't working your bars. I'll swing with my right so hard, I'll break my hand on your jaw, give you the mandible claw, then put your head through a wall. Run around to the other side where his head is exposed and injured, and set this pussy's hair on fire after disable all the sprinklers. He shops at Hollister and Hot Topic in the queerest of sections. You look like a member of One Direction that likes taking erections. And it's a point I shouldn't mention, but he's got a rectal infection from carrying more loads than a forklift's extensions. I'm roasting you, dog, it's over. The guilty conscience on my shoulder saying, hurry up and kill him, Ron, I'm way too fucking sober. So I'll kill Cyph's wife in a knife fight, I will murder his bride. And if you win, you gotta tell me, which judge did you bribe? Because if they saying that you beat me, dog, that shit is a lie. And I wasn't kidding about that doo-wop. Let's fucking go get high.
That's round 3 on RONZILLA. Everybody make some fucking noise! That's the battle. We'll be back with the judge's decision right now. We're back. Just had another crazy battle. Everybody make some fucking noise! Judge's decision. I'm gonna start with...
Yo, Complex, man. Yo, that battle was pretty dope, man. You guys said unlimited rounds, and I mean, yo, I thought it was kind of short for unlimited, but anyway, yo, first round you slipped up, bro, and I thought like after that, I thought he was just gonna take the battle because I thought you was gonna forget your bars like crazy, but your second and third was hard, man. You had some crazy bars, so I gave him the last 2 rounds. I gave you the first. I just felt like you was doing too many like anal jokes and stuff. So yeah, but I give it to him too. Good battle with both y'all.
Yeah, my next judge.
Yeah, caution the Dodge Stars Network in the building. Get that new Sports Smoker Stars mixtape out today. I gave the first round to Ron because he had to slip in the first round. His round was pretty tight. But the second and third, like even though he had that ridiculous beast mode scheme in the second round, his second and third rounds were just tighter. Like they were more polished and they sounded way better. So I give it 2-1 for Cypher.
Third judge.
LEV Jersey in the building. Shout out to I Battle. Crazy battle between RONZILLA and CYPH. I thought it was crazy impressive how CYPH fucked up his first round, lost the first round, and was able to gain his composure and come back and deliver his last 2 rounds clean. I like the second round was the closest round, but his bars were just on another level than yours. I gave him the last 2 rounds, second on the edge, and the third obvious. 2-1 to CYPH.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Desi, aka Harpoon, Stars Network in the building. Make sure you check my man Caution for the Small Smokers Smoke Show mixtape 420. Yeah, 2-1 RONZILLA. You messed up on your first round. You had that first round. Your second round though, with that whole beast mode, naming all the great rappers in beast mode, good rappers in beast mode, I thought there was no coming back from that, but you did it. And then that third round was crazy. So 2-1 for CYPH.
My final judge.
You already know Lana J, Abbo. You know what I mean? It's clear, you know what I mean? My homeboy over here got it, you know what I mean? The last 2, you know what I mean? Shouts to RONZILLA, he did his thing. Crazy nice, man. Keep doing your thing, but 2-1 on my homeboy right here, you know what I mean?
Okay, and that's the battle. The winner's CYPH. Everybody make some fucking noise. BeastMode!